Yeah, I like to think of it like Iron Man, like you have like a superhuman suit, right? So AI, it's shifting the roofing industry really drastically right now. Not so much as replacing people, it's making them smarter, faster, better. Like I said, just like Iron Man in his suit. In the age of AI automation, you've got instant follow-up, AI assisted responses and personalization. You can do that in real time. You don't even have to wait too long with that, right? Automated nurture based on users' engagement and intent. So like you're basing what you're going to say next on their intent and creating an automation off of it. That's pretty powerful. Personalization. It can also grade your leads in real time. If it's a maintenance issue, is it a roof replace? Is it somebody trying to sell you a Xerox machine? It could do that in real time. And it's all this without adding a lot of extra dollars to your payroll and your overhead. This is pennies on the dollar. And this is a good one. The new expectation: homeowners expect instant communication, instant gratification right here, right now. 45% of bookings, they're happening after hours, weekends. It's more important now than ever to have your service-based business open 24/7. Think of all the cheap leads also that you're missing at nighttime or early in the morning or on the weekends when these people are home from work and they're studying this stuff. Even think of storm events and emergencies and things of that nature. You're just leaving so much food on the table, right? Google and AI overviews, they also show that company more if they're open 24/7 during those hours of operation. If you're only open 9 to 5, it really only wants to show you and pick you from 9 to 5. If I'm searching at 9 o'clock at night and you're open 9 o'clock at night, it's more or less going to show you, right? And this is the gap, right? You really have to be real with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Like, how would you grade yourself? If you're working out of Excel spreadsheets, you're not even working out of a roofing CRM, you're not tracking calls and sources, your callbacks are from a cell phone while you're on top of a roof. There's no system. Like this is a goofy graphic but it's true. When we come in, when we start partnering with somebody, we clean house and we slowly take the manual pieces away and we implement a system that you could see all under one dashboard. Another big one too is with paper systems that aren't centralized. How do you keep track of things? What about office staff? What happens when they turn over? If you got a sales guy that was working on a deal and that guy quit tomorrow, what are you going to do? I mean, it just really goes deeper than that, but that's for like an entirely other. So now let's solve for this, right? Let's talk about what we do. How do we solve this, right? This is my overall framework that we use currently for roofers, right? We call it the roofing rev automation engine, right? It's the AI plus the speed plus the automated follow-ups, systematic follow-ups is going to get you more roofs, more sales, more revenue. And this does not have to be overly complex, right? At the end of the day, I like to think of it more as like follow-up is like putting in the reps, getting you more at bats, doing this consistently, automated simple reminders, estimate, inspection follow-ups, rehash campaigns, going back into your database, taking things that were maybe went cold last season, they kicked the can down the curb, now you could get it this season. Missed opportunity recovery, basically. Most roofing companies, they stop following up way too early. The numbers don't lie. They say they give up after 1 or 2 attempts, and when you really need like 7 or 8 attempts, right? And multi-channeled as well. People don't wanna be called, they don't wanna be emailed, there's so much in your inbox. They wanna be text, they wanna be DM, they wanna be phone, email, however they wanna be contacted, you have to contact. AI, this is a big one. I mean, this is really like a premium trigger if you think about it, right? AI assisted response. It gives more context than just the old automation ever could, because it can actually go in the files and read things and do things. Have you ever like think of it this way, like an AI assisted response. Have you ever like gone back and responded to something and then you're like, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. If I would have said that, I would have gotten the sale. I mean, you could do that right now with AI, right? Automated workflows. Like I said, let them do the heavy lifting. The AI could do the heavy lifting. Menial tasks. Like, don't you ever wish there were like two of you? Like, now's the time, right? There can be two of you with AI.